Imagine if there was a space engineer conference and the Nidd Centre contingent.
Mm-hmm.
You could imagine that, and we had a secret signing. There'd be Boris and you and me and Apple and Mia, and by the time you get sort of your key players, Carthy would be there, and Honda would be there, and the Minty would be there, and there'd be probably 15 of us.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Some Partners in Grind. I'm here once again with our wonderful SalfordSal.
Oh, thank you. You're too kind.
And we're searching for magnesium. I see gold.
It's in here somewhere.
We know it's in here. We have a marker that says it was in here.
Mm.
But I don't. Okay, I'm in with all the gold over here. Oh, please tell me you're not moving your base.
Oh.
Oh, Nordic. Nordic is with us. Where is... We're on a scavenger hunt.
I think I found it because we do the we split, don't we?
Yes.
So the more we find, the better. The magnesium's over here.
Okay, yeah. We're over here. And over here is... Oh, way over there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess I could turn off my my GPS guy now, so it's not just on my screen. Yeah, so it's probably just like the magnesium is it's a sly bugger, isn't it? There's not a huge vein of it on. Oh, never mind. This looks pretty hefty.
Yep.
There's a lot of blue here.
Let's just let him know.
Groups. So let's put that down there. All right. We found the magnesium mother lode.
We have.
Yep.
So Mia is back at my base, helping me finish my work in progress ship.
Oh, nice. What are you doing? Like upgrades to it?
Well, it wasn't really ever finished, and every
Oh, you mean the massive one?
yeah, my factory.
Yeah, sorry.
My factory
Yeah.
ship. Yeah, every time I'd come on the server to start doing a bit of work on, well, because I come on to do something, anything, and that was always the thing to do when there was nothing urgent to do, was to do a bit more work on
Yeah,
that ship.
with Boris, there's always something urgent.
There's always something to do. Every time I come on, there's thrusters missing off a ship, or there's some welding needs doing, or there's yeah, it's you never get bored when you're living with Boris.
No.
But God, how fantastic is the base turning out there? But anyway, I was having this conversation last night with Mia, and I've already done an episode about how fantastic the base is. So I won't get into that too much. Is this magnesium? It looks kind of blue. Let me just check.
Yeah. The blue veins kind of almost looks like there's a lot of rock kind of just in with it. So I don't know if that's the case or if that's just how it looks. Or when I say rock, of course, I mean stone.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Let's see here. Magnesium, stone. Yeah, I'm definitely picking up some stone along with it, but majority of it is magnesium.
Yeah, I can't tell whether what I'm mining at the moment is stone or magnesium. I suppose I could have a look and see how much magnesium I have now and whether I'm adding to it or not.
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
48k. Okay, right. So let's mine a load of whatever this is.
Yeah, because I misunderstood when we were checking our auras in the beginning before we started here, and I thought I had a whole bunch of magnesium, but then I realized that there was no K at the end of it, and Sal informed me that that means that I've got pebbles.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is definitely magnesium. I've got 65,000 now, so yeah, magnesium, it's like platinum. You don't get a lot for your money.
Yeah, you mine quite a bit of it, right? But then it
Hmm.
doesn't turn into a whole lot of actual ingot,
Yeah, the conversion rate's pretty bad.
which is why we have our efficiency, is it?
Hmm.
Modules on it.
Yeah. But yeah, even so, still you still get a low conversion rate. There's a
Yeah,
there's a few things like that. I've noticed that gold has
it's
low
not.
conversion.
It's probably why they're the ones that we need the most of, right?
Yeah.
Because we go out and we get a whole buttload of it, but then bring it back and then we look and they're still the ones that have the least amount. Because I
Hmm.
think the last time we went on a serious gold run, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, yeah. We collected between us what about 700,000 or something, and I've noticed that in our base we've got I think 25,000 ingots of gold. And so that's come from about 400,000 um, kilos of ore.
Oh wow, yeah, that is
Very low conversion.
very low.
Yeah, but platinum's worse.
That's my second worst one. And the only reason I think that we probably have more platinum than magnesium was because of my birthday present.
Hmm.
The head.
Well, I I might have been mining platinum elsewhere.
Yes. That's right. You've been cheating on me. But then I forgive you and I understand because I don't live with a Boris, but you do. And even though I am building a bunch of stuff, he builds a lot more stuff a lot faster.
Yeah, especially when he's got everybody to do all his welding for him.
That's right, yeah.
And there's just cargo containers full of everything that he could possibly desire.
Yeah. Has he made you his button, the button yet to extend his mighty erection?
I can't find it. He has moved. I've had to use the antenna today. I had to get Mia to show me how to use the antenna today. Because we used to go through a small reactor by the side of the sheath, and I went to raise his erection today, and the reactor's gone. So he must have built a power room or something.
Yeah, he mentioned that he was going to try and do that soon.
I wonder if that's what
I
he did
thought
today.
I thought he was wanting to do the computer room first though, because he needed timers and stuff, right? So he could do the button, like the stuff for the button.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. Well, we're getting quite a. There is. I'm surprised at how much magnesium that is in this asteroid.
Yeah, we found a good one here.
Yeah. pretty happy about that.
Indeed, because Boris keeps on talking about turning on meteors.
Yeah, he keeps threatening it. I'm afraid one of these days it's going to happen, and I'm not going to be ready for it. And if I lose my donut, I will be upset.
And the thing that we're going to need more than anything else, magnesium.
Yeah, so we can shoot them out of the sky.
Yeah.
I need to make a protective blast barrier though too for the for all of the welders and everything. Yeah. Although I was Nordic was saying too that how I was wondering, I was curious if now that the sun rotates in our world,
yeah,
that if the asteroids would, because they come from the direction of the sun, right?
They do.
So I was wondering if they would be moving, like there'd be no safe area anymore because the sun moves.
Yeah.
And according to Nordic, it looks like they still always come from the same spot.
Oh,
so
right.
even with the sun moving, they still always come from the same spot that the sun would have been if you didn't have a moving sun.
Okay. Because Mia, I may have misunderstood him, but I thought that Mia told me the opposite.
Oh. Well, maybe we need to get the two of them together in a room and let them duke it out.
Well, you know what would happen? Mia would immediately capitulate and say that he's obviously wrong.
Yeah. Well, I thought, I remember in one of Nordic's episodes recently, he said he tried it out, I thought, and that they always seem to come from the same place. But that's I haven't tried it myself, so I don't know for sure. So I guess if anybody watching knows, let us know in the comments.
And I may well have misunderstood Mia anyway.
Maybe us having this conversation here, because if Nordic and Mir watch this, then they can just duke it out in the comments.
Oh no! You know, if I've misquoted Mia, Mia will be mortified.
Well, we'll say this right now. If you've said something else and Sal misunderstood, then don't worry, it's all my fault.
Yeah, we blame Anubis. Yeah, if only it was so easy to convince Mia that something wasn't his fault.
Yeah. So. Did we talk about this last time? Did you have some Minecon stories, or have we?
Well, I've only just got back.
Yeah, so I don't think we've had an episode to talk about that yet. So.
No, we haven't.
Did you want to tell us what happened at Minecon?
Well, it was very interesting being behind the scenes. I got to meet people like some of the big YouTubers. I got to meet some of the big YouTubers who I would never have watched or known or anything, but you know the names of, like Stampy and...
Oh, Stampy.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of Stampy because my son used to love him. Like, he's growing out of him now, but we used to watch so much of him.
Yeah, it's kind of... because it was interesting, because my job was to... most of the time was looking after the celebrity area. So, because there was all different halls at Minecon. There was some that focused on the game and sort of game development and mods and stuff like that. Like, you could sign up for workshops and they'd teach you how to make your own mods for Minecraft. And there was some about the technology and, you know, the HoloLens thingy.
Yes.
Where like 3D Minecraft.
Yeah.
That was all there, and so there was all kinds of different themes depending on your interest. And
did you actually get to try out HoloLens, or?
No, I actually got to. I had very little involvement in the sort of the Minecraft bit of Minecraft. Of Minecon. So my area of responsibility was looking after the YouTubers, which was good because my main interest in sort of Minecon was the YouTubing aspect of it, I suppose.
Yeah. So
'Cause,
you got out of it what you wanted.
yeah. I think for me it was about seeing behind the scenes. I am one of those people. I just like to know what's going on. I like to be behind the scenes of things. Yeah, and I got to do that. So I really enjoyed that. It was it broke a world record for the
Attendees, I think.
attendees, for the number of people attending a conference around a single game or something.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So it's 10,000 people.
So it's still going strong, I guess.
Hmm.
Or it's strong, like it's the strongest it's ever been.
Hmm. Yeah, what was interesting I noticed with the YouTubers was we had them hidden behind screens for organizational and crowd management purposes. We didn't allow anyone in the queue to know who was behind the screens. So people were queuing up for 3.5 hours to meet some random celebrities, and they didn't know who was going to be behind the scenes. They just knew.
Really?
Yep. So it was a secret sign-in area. And what was interesting was the organisers had arranged it so that there was always a mix of the different demographics. So you had the celebrities who were attractive to the young kids, along with the YouTubers who attracted the older crowd. So you had sort of like Stampy would be on. I can't remember who was on at what time with whom, but yeah, Stampy was on maybe at the same time as the Mindcrackers were on, or the Yogscast, or so. But what I noticed was that the YouTubers who were who had the younger demographics tended to be singles or maybe sort of duets, whereas the ones that attracted the larger crowds were that the ones that attracted the older audiences came in larger groups.
So like they had like a group of people that all kind of did things together.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you could imagine imagine if there was a space engineer conference and the Nidd Centre contingent.
Mm-hmm.
You could imagine that, and we had a secret signing. There'd be Boris and you and me and Apple and Mir, and by the time you get sort of your key players, Carthy would be there, and Honda would be there, and the Minty would be there, and there'd be probably 15 of us would be the Nidd contingent. And if you look at who our demographics are, they're guilty about.
Interruptions. I actually don't mind the comments too much.
No, not at all.
Yeah. Except when you're trying to find a screenshot. But in this one, it's not like there's,
Yeah.
a specific thing you need to get a screenshot of. It's just all or. I did it once. You can't say that while I'm here. I did it. Oh, jeez.
Set them off. Yeah. So anyway, I was saying the yeah. So we attract an older audience.
Obviously.
With our
Now,
mature.
people watching this right now, I apologize.
This looks like cobalt rather than magnesium.
So are we into blue? Like blue is
No, it is
magnesium though too,
magnesium.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, how about we've been distracted. You've been pulled off topic. You have more to say, uh, but it's the perfect opportunity to break and end the episode, and then start.
Yeah, so we'll end with erections, penises, and moist, and we'll talk about something different next episode.
Okay.
Bye, everybody.
I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my hands. I can feel it in my chest. We're the ones who understand. You could see it in our eyes. You sit right next to my soul when you're standing